This is Ken Smith reminding you it happened today, November 30th. But the year was 1630. 16,000 inhabitants of Venice died this month of the plague. 1630. Beijing was hit by an earthquake. 100,000 died. 1731. In the state of Holland, they forbid Freemasonry. Why? Because the Masons, with their secret ceremonies, were undermining the church. 1735. Mexico declares war on France on this day, 1838. The Battle of Franklin, Tennessee, when the Confederate attack fails. There were 7,700 casualties, 665 wounded. On this day, 1864. It was on this day that the British House of Lords rejects David Lloyd George's budget, which tried to shift the tax burden to the wealthy. 1909. It was on this day that Adolf Hitler speaks to 50,000 National Socialists in Munich. 1922. London's Crystal Palace, world famous, was destroyed by fire on this day, 1936. Jackie Robinson charged the New York Yankees with racism on this day, 1952. At 21 years, 10 months, 3 weeks, 5 days, Floyd Patterson becomes the youngest world heavyweight boxing champion at the age of 21, 1956. Senator Eugene McCarthy announces he will run for U.S. president on an anti-war platform. He will become the candidate in 1972 and 1976 for president of the United States. He will lose all of those. On this day, Thriller, the 6th album of Michael Jackson, is released and becomes the album of the year, the best-selling album of all time, and Billboard Album of the Year 1983. It was on this day that longtime Jeopardy champion Ken Jennings lost, leaving him with $2,520,000 of winnings, being television's all-time biggest game show win. It was on this day that American folk artist Grandma Moses, a painting, Sugaring Off, sells for $1.3 million at Christie's, 2006. It was on this day the world's longest rainbow, 8 hours, 58 minutes, was recorded in Taipei's mountain range, 2017. And so there's good news and bad news, confusing news, but behind it all is the good news, that this is the day the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. This is Ken Smith reminding you it happened today, November 30th.